right, so you know the problem with the heater in there now is it makes a whirring noise. It's not much. It's a tiny, it's actually, I looked in there, it's a PC fan. I thought about just disconnecting the fan inside the other heater because it's mounted in there. It works really well. And when you put your hand on the heater, you don't feel air coming out. The fan is meant to keep the heater from catching something else on fire. So disconnecting the fan sounds stupid. But if I ran it on a low setting and I disconnected the fan, I put heat shielding behind the heater on the wood, that's still an option. But when I found this, I thought this might work even better. So I'm gonna plug it in right now and see if it makes noise. Okay, so here we go. Let's listen, pay attention. No noise. So I'm gonna leave it on minimum. I'm gonna leave it plugged in. And let me get my gun here. 71 across the board. And I'll come check it here like in an hour, see what it's at. All right, so it's been about an hour. I came out, I had it on minimum. I shined this on there. It was still at the same temperature, but now I have it halfway up. I can feel the heat on this sucker. So we're at 150. So let's turn it down to here and see what a quarter does. All right, it's been another 45 minutes again. And we're at like 10:30, 11 o'clock on the dial. Let's see here, what do we got? Okay, so it's made a little, let's try it just like 10 o'clock. Now I know that I know the temperature of this has to be hotter than what I want for ambient temperature in the room, right, in the doghouse. Because as the heat radiates, it gets less and less, right? So this is gonna have to be hotter than what I want the room. So if I want the room at 65, I know this is gonna have to be at like 90 or something like that. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. I just wanna know what these settings are gonna do before I throw it in there and mount it and set it up. And then I'm also gonna spray paint it. I got some engine paint, and the reason for that is it's a visual thing. Even though he's blind, he's like 90% blind, but he can still see out of the corners of his eyes, and he sees bright things. Like he sees the sun, and if I'm coming outside with a flashlight, he knows right where I'm at, versus in the daytime, he'll run right into me. So I'm gonna spray paint it black. Let's try 10 o'clock and see what that does. All right, it's been a few more hours. We got 96. So that's, I remember the heater in his thing was 95. So I'm thinking right here, right about 10 o'clock. I noticed it rained yesterday and the paint is coming off this roof. And I meant to paint this with some leftover garage floor paint that I painted my bin with, the bin floor. That stuff is heavy duty. But yeah, this I think is interior latex and it's not going to stand up to the weather. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put corrugated plastic roof on this thing because it's super cheap and he's already had it in his kennel. He knows what it is, so from when he was younger. So what do we got here? We got everything mounted back here. This is the timer, this is the camera, and the USB. I'm gonna go ahead and plug this hole now, and it's out of the rain, out of the elements, it's safe. And then I got his heater, if you can see in there. Here, well, you can see you got the heater back there up against that heat shield, and I'm gonna set it, you know, low, like 90 degrees like the last one, which made this 65 in here. So we're gonna start there. It's gonna come on at 10:30, and he's not gonna hear it, and it's gonna be great. So we'll see how it goes. All right, it's been a month or two now, and the coldest nights it gets to be about 55 in here, and then on a medium cold night when it's only like 35 out, it gets to be about 65.
Look at my happy guy. Oh, just a happy guy. Oh, just a look at that, the happy dog. Oh, just a happy dog.
So it's perfect for him. So he's truly loving it, and so I just rip out his bed here and there. And I just vacuum out hair and stuff because I don't want any fire hazards in there. Who's that little sucker? Who's this little sucker? Who's this little sucker? Oh, I have to introduce you to this one here soon. And this bed now has been in there a couple months. And you know, you've seen, he likes to get in bed and burrow. And so this is what's left. I'm gonna let the bed stay in there until it becomes too much of a headache to clean up, and then I'll just throw a new bed in there. So he'll go through a couple beds in a season. But it's memory foam, probably good enough for me, probably good enough for you. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's not your bed. All right, let's finish our project. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out, come on. Watch out. That's not yours. Crazy dog. He's back from karate. What's up?
Thank you, Dad.
You're welcome, buddy. It's party night. Look at this. Party. Got the waterfall going. Got the water slide going. Woo! Got the party lights in the cave. Got the spa heating to 102. And we are just going to have a great family night. If you ever want to come here, you just got to let us know. We don't get a lot of visitors because of our road, so... Oh, ow, ow, ow. Easy. Look at that view. That's the sunset, Apple Valley right there. All right, it's a full moon tonight, you guys. Look at that moon right there.
Like and subscribe.